Insert dramatic theme song. I wish Late Night with Jake Smith had a dramatic theme song, but we don't. But what we do have is I got my note cards back. We were missing them last week, so it was super nice to find these while we're doing a little extra cleaning. They were in the closet. Who'd have thunk I would have put them there? But anyways, hey, welcome everybody. It's definitely late, and we're actually a couple minutes late, but it's okay. That's because we're unveiling a couple cool features this week. So more to come on that. So sorry for our technical difficulty getting this off the ground. But hey, thanks for coming to hang out, everybody. Late Night with Jake Smith is just a ministry extension of the Men of Hope ministry. It's super fun. We love having just a place to hang out, especially in quarantine. It's not the easiest place in the world, to be locked up in our apartments and our homes all the time. So hopefully this just serves as a means that we can all connect and experience some community this way. We're definitely going to figure out ways that we can get creative, and this is one of those. Well, to start us out, I just want to welcome you all and say that we have a new game that we're going to play each week. One of the marquee, items of Late Nights with Jake Smith is, of course, what's in the cup, Jake? Well, I must confess, I don't have anything in the cup this week. And why is that? Well, here's the thing. I felt a little bad because I got my cup right here. Right here. What's in the cup, Jake? But I felt a little bad. You see, I've been so faithful the past couple weeks with our healthy living that my wife and I are doing. But we had beer this week. We kind of caved a little bit. And I felt a little guilty, coming to show a specific drink when I haven't necessarily been truthful on my words before. If you weren't there the past couple weeks, I basically said, hey, we're doing this healthy living thing, so I'm not showing my favorite beer, and I featured some other drinks. So we're actually going to have an empty cup, and maybe that's spiritually poetic in some way, being filled up or something. Whatever, we can kind of run with that joke at a different time. But What's in the Cup, Jake, is going to make a dramatic return next week. I'll be featuring some of my favorite beverages, including, hopefully soon, my favorite IPA. Now, we're going to move on to a great section that we've done time and time again, Down the Aisle. Now, Down the Aisle this week is actually an incredibly fresh problem. Now, this is Down the Aisle, meant for the married folk that are tuning in. But fear not if you're not married, because this is your fair warning. This is experiences that it seems men and women can often just disagree and butt heads on. But we're going to look at that with joy and laughter, acknowledging the great differences and full picture of God that we represent. So this isn't going to be a time that we're going to bash. But with that being said, my wife and I love playing games. And recently we started playing our Super Mario on the Wii. Well, here's the thing. We can't figure out how to be Mario and Luigi effectively. We just can't. It's so hard for us to figure out like the correct balance of teamwork. I don't know if anyone else like experiences that. My wife and I are great teammates in everything except when we're competing against a computer in the same game. For whatever reason, this has just been driving us absolutely bonkers, and she's right here looking at me because she knows exactly what I'm talking about. So I'd love to see in the comments if any of you guys have played games with like your best friend, with your spouse, and for whatever reason you just can't figure it out, and you're so frustrated that you can't figure it out that you just give up on the game. Let us know what game that is, because for us, it's Super Mario Bros. On Wii Sports. It's ridiculous. We just can't figure it out. But yeah, it's just something lighthearted and super fun. And now I'm super excited to introduce a new little section that we'll be doing, and that is the rod correction. Now, the rod of correction. This is a new section that's going to feature myself. The rod of correction is a means in which I'm being doing something. Of course, my name is forward. This is basically something from this week that really hit me upside the head. It's like, dude, you gotta figure this out. You really gotta learn this. Well, let me give you some backstory here. So, for those of you who don't know me, I don't have the best luck parking my car. I've been towed more times than I know other people who have been towed in total. I think I've been towed probably 7 times in total. I don't know if 700 people have been towed. But it turns out for me. I got my first date with my wife. So it was horrible. But all the while, started learning things along the way. Well, recently I went out of town to travel and came back, and sure enough, I got my car towed. I was parking in a space that there was street sweeping and whatever. Kind of a weird happenstance because I come back from out of town and I find my car. I find it at the inbound lot, walk over, go get it. But when I got it, there wasn't a ticket that was listed on my windshield. So I got a notice in the mail that was basically like, "Hey, you missed all these, payment periods for this ticket that you had, and now you owe a lot more money." And I was like, "Whoa, what is all this about?" So I went through the routine today, called all the different phone numbers that I needed to call, and figured out I never had a ticket that was on my that was attached to the car. Somehow fell off when my car was getting towed. So my run of correction this week was do the due diligence right away. I was so flustered, right, that I got towed, but I was also like playful. I've been here before because I had been there many times before, and all the while I should know that there's a ticket. Like, why else would I have been towed for the most part? Like, I probably had a ticket there on purpose. Didn't check that there was a ticket, and it looks like it's going to cost me an extra $50, which is, kind of sucks. It's a lot of full day. So that's my erotic correction this week. Jake, stay on top of things. Jake, make sure that you're doing the due diligence and figuring out what's needed. So that's just a little, little getting to me. Little insight into my imperfection, which is great because I want all of us to be able to share in our imperfection, but see that just as a light of correction. Thankfully, I didn't get hit with no hammers. I just got hit with a hefty price tag, and we'll pay it off. We'll get rid of it. It's really no worry at all. But yeah, so thank you again for tuning in. We got a super exciting night, and we're also unveiling some new technology. I'm really excited to get that going with you all. Tonight we're going to be talking about anger, and that really ties in with erotic correction because I get angry really quick. I think I like to lie to myself when I get angry because I call it competitiveness. I call it, really call it my, I don't know what the best word might be for it. I call it